ruling MLA's party leaders to hold meeting in New Delhi today. KSA demands removal of Vice-Chancellor of Manipur University, throw eggs at VC office. Efforts on to revive 71 wetlands of Manipur, which is 1.8% of total land, asserts Director of Environment and Climate Change T. Brajakumar. Hello, you're watching ISTV English News. I'm Jay Xiao now, giving you the news in detail. NDA MLAs from the state made their way to Delhi yesterday, saying that they have been called for a meeting there with central leaders. With the one-year mark approaching, the MLAs have been called to Delhi for a meeting with the central leaders, which is scheduled to take place today. Before departing for New Delhi, former Chief Minister N. Biren shared that he expected a positive outcome from the meeting.
Government is a continuing process. I try my best to change the landscape change in the state of Manipur. Change mayam amadi lore hill, both hill in the valley, landscape changing amadi lore.
Members of the Kanglei Park Students Association KSA have been actively protesting, demanding the immediate removal of Manipur University Vice-Chancellor Professor N. Lokendra. Today, members of the students' body threw eggs at the office of the VC demanding removal of the Vice-Chancellor. President of KSA, Seram Hemjit Maitai, has warned that KSA will not suspend its agitation unless the Vice-Chancellor of Manipur University is suspended from his post. KSA claimed that the Vice-Chancellor has violated the university's egg and rules and has turned the university into his private office. The members and KSA and protesting students raised slogans demanding immediate removal of the Vice-Chancellor and condemned the silence of Ministry of Education, Chief Rector and Visitor on schemes committed by the Vice-Chancellor. Seram Hemjit Maitai further alleged that Naurem Lokendro has been treating Manipur University as his private office while putting the future of the students at risk.
Hꯧzik Manipur BC Oliver, Naurem Lokendrona, Akogi Masagi BC office, Masai Marana office, Tonotoba, Adigi, Akogi Human Resources, Uidiba, Akogi Manipur University, someone about Amopaka and Pick Talaba University Oilapa, Masita Natana, Isutri Prostomatum, the Nium Kaiba, Adigi, Emu de Leva, Akogi Amopasabam, Adigi, Houzik, Rana, the document, give the process to examination to Nantising Posingi, Tabusing as to visit and Akogi Ascent of the Sierra approved of the Hector, by really PD has like a document process toxin, Basing, Patra Bakaya, Manipur University, BC, Uidiba, Naurem Lokendro, could look at them, Malok of the case, and Aquil Conson.
The protesting students had earlier staged protests in front of court complex of the Vice-Chancellor MU. However, after getting no response from the authority concerned, the students threw eggs at the office of the Vice-Chancellor. The Director of Environment and Climate Change, Dr. T. Brajakumar, has shared that measures have been taken to revive 71 wetlands of Manipur, which is about 1.8% of the total land. He made the remark while attending the observance of World Wetlands Day 2026 under the theme Wetlands and Traditional Knowledge, Celebrating Cultural Heritage, organized by the Directorate of Environment and Climate Change at Yarolpad. Principal Secretary, Forest, Environment and Climate Change, Arun Kumar Shinha, Chairperson, Manipur State Wetland Authority Technical Committee, Dr. K.H. Samungo, and Director, Environment and Climate Change, T. Brajakumar graced the opening of the observance as dignitaries. As part of the event, Wetland Virtual Museum was launched and prizes were distributed to winners of state-level symposium held on World Wetland Day. Top Dusara Village was announced as a climate-resilient village as recognition of the villagers' initiative in preserving the wetland and its surrounding environment. The director further stated that under the National Plan for Conservation of Aquatic Ecosystems, NPCA, steps have been taken to revive Yarolpad, Waitho, Phumno Lake, Uttara Lake, Loktak Lake, and Jaimeng Lake. He also spoke about the rise in migratory birds in Manipur.
Imphal turen amuna tawse habanate loktak pat amuna tawra semje habanate yaral pat amuna tawra semje habanate hana hallamana thambirba singdo uhungdraba ahallaman imai pa ithau ipu wen sing thambiramba adumba choba resort ha ma haitare khoida pat ching turen thambirama se makon thambirama akhoju ai chagi damta ai sugudamta khoi thaminam si karigam makhoju mu hingaudini ekhoi siak hingmasina pithibida khoi meba phoi ki last nate aroi benate ekhoi ki tungda thanum isai su singna sinabe haunana thambiram si.
Principal Secretary, Forest, Environment and Climate Change Manipur, Arun Kumar Sinha, spoke about the measures taken up by Environment and Climate Change Directorate in preserving the natural environment. Apart from commemorating the day, he urged all to adopt the responsibility of preserving the environment.
By embracing traditional knowledge, we honor the wisdom of our elders and ancestors and recognize the role of cultural heritage in shaping resilient, sustainable societies. I'll say World Wetland Day is not just a celebration, it is a call to action. Let us work together to protect our wetlands and appreciate the cultural heritage intertwined with them.
MLA of Moirang Assembly Constituency, Thongam Santi, inaugurated many projects which were constructed under MLA Local Area Development Fund, MGNREGS Lines Department, and Samagra Siksha Elementary Manipur 2022-23. A newly constructed crematorium at Moirang, Fiwangbam Laikai, newly built Ngang Khalawai Mamang Laikai Market Shade, and a school building which consists of 3 classrooms and 2 toilet blocks of Ngang Khalawai Upper Primary School were the projects launched by the local MLA. The inaugural function was held by Moirang Pertu Youth Association and Ngang Khalawai Development Committee at 2 different locations. Speaking on the occasion, MLA Thongam Santi maintained that he is able to continue working for the development of Moirang Assembly Constituency owing to the overwhelming support of the people. He also sought further support from the villagers for the progress of the school, where the MLA inaugurated the newly constructed building.
School se quite different so government school mo agency adu kai bo oza wat do chatra le di oza ko ko yi dai tabi adu school rumba development rumba akoi politician rumsi aduna school phagalan na bo na bada development ko da akoi politician lab na thamaga da akoi punna mo to is in na ga da molang ke do nam phai go manipur go malaysia si da phaba Bharat Sida Paba, state of Mugaba, a Paba Kena Mugaba, a Paba Kunga Mugaba. It was put the whole evidence.
One-day brainstorming session on Model Manipur Unified Building by Laws 2024 for Kumbi, Kwakta and Moirang Municipal Councils was held at the auditorium of Omba Nurat Hill Garden. The session was conducted by Manipur Architects Forum and Moirang Municipal Council under the sponsorship of Town Planning Department. Chief Town Planner Manipur and Banju, Associate Town Planner Maishnam Manaus, Retired Chief Town Planner Yumnam Narmada, President of Manipur Architects Forum Git Kumar Nepram, and Caretaker Chairperson Moirang Municipal Council M. Romibala, Caretaker Chairperson Kwakta Municipal Council Niranjan Bibi, and Caretaker Chairperson Kumbi Municipal Council W. Priyoranjan graced the occasion as the man case. Representatives of local clubs and organizations too attended the session. Speaking to media persons, President of Manipur Architects Forum Git Kumar Nepram briefed about building bylaws, which is vital for homeowners and builders to learn before constructing a house. He then made appeal to people to hire registered architects who has been empaneled by one of the 27 municipal councils while constructing houses.
Yuma sabada kari checksin thorang kadoge in kari rules follow to wadage nakan kya thado kadage mamang da kya thado kadage maning da kya thado kadage safety and security ki kari action lakut kadage environment ki protect khoi karangak thokna ba kari thoksil thorang pa kadage disabilities singi kari section kari provision pe ho kadage haben singba jana kalon mention to pot to ne khona building bylaw harifs.
Indigenous Peoples Forum Manipur PFM and Foothills Naga Coordination Committee (FNCC) submitted a memorandum to Union Home Minister Amit Shah and Governor of Manipur Ajay Kumar Bhalla. In the memorandum, the two organizations urged the leaders to consider a comprehensive, transparent and time-bound review of the SU embedded framework and its enforcement. They sought attention of the leaders on the status and implementation of the suspension of operations SU agreement, which was entered into in 2008 as a measure to restore peace and stability in the state. The memorandum further mentioned that, as per records available with the government, a total of 2,167 cadres belonging to various SU groups are accommodated in designated camps across 5 districts of Manipur. These camps were notified with clearly defined ground rules governing the movement of cadres, custody of arms and conduct during the period of SU. However, the two organizations raised concern that armed militants continue to be seen moving freely with sophisticated weapons in several parts of the state. If they are SU cadres, such actions constitute a serious violation of the SU agreement and must invite immediate and visible action. And if they are not SU cadres, then firm and prompt action under the law becomes unavoidable, demanded PFM and FNCC. They said when violations are left unaddressed, ordinary citizens may feel compelled to take matters into their own hands, a situation that would be extremely dangerous and detrimental to peace and stability in the state. The memorandum further called for clear verification of cadres, strict adherence to camps and arms-related conditions, and impartial action against all violations are essential to restoring public trust and ensuring that the SU mechanism genuinely serves its intended objective of lasting peace in Manipur. Thangmaiban Youth Center celebrated its 34th Foundation Day at the center premises located at Thangmaiban Hijam Diwan Laikai. Retired Assistant Commandant CRPF Yengkhom Sanjib, Vice President of Thangmaiban Youth Center Pukhrambam Robindro Kuman, Special Contractor PHED Laishram Saranghajit, and former President of Film Forum Manipur Samjet Sabam Mangoljao graced the opening of the observance as the main gaze. The attendees paid floral tributes to the portraits of the deceased members of Thangmaiban Youth Center. Speaking to media persons, Vice President of Thangmaiban Youth Center, Pukhrambam Robindro Kuman, highlighted that since its establishment, Thangmaiban Youth Center has been taking a crucial role in every issue faced by the state. He further said the center has extended aids to victims of the Manipur conflict. He also spoke about efforts made by Thangmaiban Youth Center in saving the youth from drugs and other intoxicated substances.
Sinjana lakpage dwelena ayam lebakini ayriba mayam punamakkasu yaithaba pagi jujina ba thoiba tangdu leka daba maksu matamasidasu afaba baba santi porpa ma orisuna litu santai maigegi pai punamakta mayam mani punamaktasu akoina adu machu aya ayi mot ayi tagi su aina hajeri litu santai magi deksu baba leba ma baba saukatpa mani porma orisuna hadu.
Students of Iboton Memorial Academy Ima, Wangoi were distributed with stationaries by Future Book C Technology FBT during a program held at the school premises. Founder Chairman Iboton Memorial Academy Wahengbam Jadumani, Principal of the school Sagolsem Asha, teaching, non-teaching staffs and students of the school attended the program. Speaking on the occasion, member of FBT Manipur branch Longjam Marisana Chanu shared that FBT is a US-based company established in 2022 and it started operating in 2023. Since entering India, FBT has consistently undertaken charity work and generated employment opportunities for over 5 lakh people, she said. The company has provided charity to Samura Relief Camp earlier, and after that, stationaries were handed over to the students of Iboton Memorial Academy, she added.
Companies की मखाजिदा employment opportunities मैम फंगे मी यावरगा अदुदा सुनतना मागी charity कया मसु तव charity खुथांग तव बजना India सी कोई मणिपुर दना तना India के तो बुम फंग सिंगस मैम तव charity तव बजे अदन मणिपुर जिदा Manipur jida ano boy bagi pak tong na tri adu si akoi school imai school wangbo jida tauba charity asina ani su boy deni han boy na koi gi samurogi relief camp da han boy December thada tau khare adu mukung phana tau ki adu nga si charity su jo koi na mukung phana tau gani haina thaja jai adu ga koi gi aina haijaru bada school gi maikai degi koi gi founder and chairman oiba koi gi sir wa hangom jadu manina amasung madam principal ya bi rap ki damang ta aina yamna harau phongdok sari FVT maikai degi.
Principal of the school, Sagolsem Asha, spoke about the significance of future book C technology.
FBTC अखोगी स्कूल दा हाना करी नो न छात्र सिंह दा खंगन बा ओजा सिंह ज्ञान तामिनर बा लैरिबा स्टाफ सिंह से लोइना ज्ञान तामिनरगा आंगांग सिंह दा खोइना लेसन नुंती गी ताक मतम न मखोइ दा सिगी काइनेस AI टेक्नोलॉजी हाई सिंह बा इकोनॉमिक कमाइना बूस्ट तौगनी ऐना मिगी मतें कमाइन का पांगनी लैबाक कमाइना फगदहनगनी हाइबसे मसिगी वाखलोन से खोइना हापचगे ताकचगे हाइबगी ngasi खोइना सपोर्ट तौरगा FBT की प्रोग्राम सिंह ngasi सिंजबन.
The Department of Geography, Manipur University observed World Wetlands Day 2026 at the lakeshore of Loktak Lake in line with the global theme Wetlands and Traditional Knowledge, celebrating cultural heritage. It was stated that the objective of the program was to raise awareness about wetland conservation through community engagement and to understand local perspectives on the preservation and restoration of Loktak Lake. The program was attended by teachers and students of the Department of Geography, Manipur University. During the observance, faculty members and students interacted with local elders and community leaders. During the observance, Secretary, All Loktak Lake Area Fishers Union, Manipur, Alafam, Oinam Rajan highlighted the deteriorating ecology of the lake and its direct impact on local livelihoods. He noted that sources of pollution now include not only solid waste and plastics, but also biomedical waste and microplastics found in lake organisms, and suggested that issues such as PUMD proliferation and declining water quality could be addressed if the Itai barrage is open for at least 90 days a year. A lakeshore cleaning drive was also conducted as part of the program, during which recyclable plastic bottles and other waste materials were collected and deposited at designated collection centers. Now we have the national news. The Lok Sabha has taken up discussion on the motion of thanks on the President Draupadi Murmu's address to the joint sitting of both the houses of Parliament. A total of 18 hours has been allotted for the discussion. Moving the motion in the lower house today, Union Minister and BJP MP Sarbanan Sonowal termed the address of President Murmu as remarkable. He said the President's address provided an inspiring vision for the future of the country. MP Sonowal said before 2014, during Congress-led government, India faced policy paralysis, corruption-driven government and delay in execution of projects. He also said that with the government's efforts and welfare schemes, 25 crore people have been lifted out of poverty. Tejasvi Surya of the BJP seconded the motion of thanks move by Sarbanan Sonowal. He said, in the last 12 years, the Narendra Modi government has assured delivery with dignity and no charge of corruption has been levelled against the government. He said the Modi government has fulfilled the aspirations of the people and youth of the country are being empowered to become the future torch bearers of the country. Mr. Surya said that in the last 12 years, the popularity of the government and Prime Minister Modi has been constantly increasing. Now we have the international news. In Pakistan, various armed organizations, political figures and sections of the Baloch population have expressed support for the Baloch Liberation Army's BLA ongoing second phase of operation hereof. This came as the BLA claimed its fighters are still holding positions across multiple districts in the Balochistan province, more than 15 hours after launching coordinated attacks against the Pakistan security officials. Earlier, BLA spokesperson Jihad Baloch had said the operation remained active in several districts, including Shal and Noshki, where BLA fighters are said to be exerting pressure on Pakistani security forces and local administration. He claimed that fighters are still present in various locations and that Pakistani forces are facing what he described as decisive pressure. He added that the new phase of operation is directed against the occupying state and all its military and administrative structures. People from Balochistan are currently fighting for their independence from Pakistan. Various human rights organizations of Balochistan have time and again highlighted the repression by Pakistani forces in the province, which includes violent raids on the homes of Baloch leaders and civilians, unlawful arrests and forced disappearances, the kill and dump policy, and the filing of fabricated police cases. Before we end, headlines once again. Ruling MLA's party leaders to hold meeting in New Delhi today. KSA demands removal of Vice-Chancellor of Manipur University, throws eggs at VC office. Efforts on to revive 71 wetlands of Manipur, which is 1.8% of total land, asserts Director of Environment and Climate Change D. Brajakumar. That's all we have in this bulletin. Keep watching ISTV News.